네, 안녕하세요. 이제 내일 낭독을 해보려고 합니다. 제가 링크 복사해서 공유를 한 다음에 이렇게 바로 여기 바로 되겠죠? 카카오톡에 한번 공유를 하고 시작을 해볼게요. 채팅 여기네요. 여기 말고 전체에다 하면 되겠네요. 확인. 네, 전체에다 올렸습니다. 71일차 예습을 지금 해보도록 할게요. 그러면 이렇게 네네네. 제 책이 어디 갔죠? 네. 자, 밖에 나와 있는데요. 사람이 없으니까 그냥 읽어볼게요. Day 71. 여기 조금 민망한가요? 괜찮을 것 같아요. 네. I didn't move. He was my father, but I was not sure whether he was sane. Since Lynn had been sick, he'd been grumpier, but I'd never seen anything like tonight. He studied me. Hungry? He said. Yeah, I know you are. Our car suddenly filled with light, and then a sheriff's car pulled in front of us. The sheriff got out and slowly walked over. He shone a flashlight at us. My father rolled down the window. Going for a ride? Said the sheriff. My father hesitated. I saw that he suddenly couldn't think. I felt a protective surge. I'd never felt before that I had to protect my father, but now I needed to protect him against this man. The only thing I could think to say was, "We're on our way to eat tacos." Tacos? Said the sheriff. He looked confused. You mean at Pepe's? Yes, sir, I said, though I had never heard of Pepe's. As a matter of fact, I'd eaten tacos only. 넘겨야 돼요. only. 어디입니까요? 죄송해요. only. 이렇게 할게요. Only once. Years earlier in a restaurant in Illinois. I have no idea why I came up with tacos. The sheriff studied my father. We just had an incident at Mr. Linden's house. Oh, said my father. Someone busted up his caddy. Oh, the sheriff shone the light on me. They think the perpetrator drove a light blue Ford. Our Oldsmobile was light gray. The sheriff moved his light over the outside of our gray car. My father leaned out and said, I've always been an Oldsmobile man. The sheriff leaned in with his light shining on me. I smiled, but he couldn't tell I'd been crying. Something the matter? He said. My sister died, I said. I let out a sob. He turned off the light. He seemed to think. The night had grown cool, and when he breathed through his mouth, mist filled the air in front of his face. He switched on the flashlight again and pointed it at my father. He turned it off again. He straightened up and nodded at my father. Better get her some tacos. We drove off in a new direction and stopped at a small Mexican restaurant called Pepe's. I didn't say anything, but I felt pretty surprised at this new turn of events. I had loved tacos the one time I ate them, but it was weird to eat them now, in my saddest moment. The floor of the restaurant was made of brick-colored tiles, and all the tables were covered with pretty blue and white tile. Ponchos and sombreros hung on the walls. A singer crooned in Spanish from the record player. crooned 것 같아요. The atmosphere was festive. A waiter approached us and said, "Dinner for two, amigo?" The night didn't seem real. My sister was dead and I was about to eat tacos. I ordered 5 of them. In Illinois, I had eaten one. Now I ate all 5 of tacos while my father watched, impressed and then maybe a little worried. "You don't want to get indigestion," he said. When we got home, my mother was sewing a hem in the kitchen. She was fixing my black dress that I knew I would be wearing to the funeral. 아, 네, 다 읽었습니다. 밖에서 읽느니라고. 네, 지금 여기는 저희 아들이 스카우트를 하고 있는 그곳이에요. 그래가지고 기다리면서 읽어봤습니다. 네, 그러면 자, 오늘은 여기서 빠이빠이. Thank you for watching. 뿅! 갈게요. 아, 새소리가 되게 예쁘죠? 삐링삐링삐링삐링. 여기서 빠이 할게요. 끝내야 되는데요. 네, 끝. 네. 세션 종료.